What's up, everybody? Justin Harvey here. Wanted to shoot a quick video with two purposes. One is to put money back in your pocket, and two is to put time back in your day. So hopefully this will be a very profitable 3.5 minutes for you. And I want to discuss this idea that I picked up from Tim Ferris. It has to do with the low information diet. What Tim is talking about when he explores this idea of the low information diet is being selective about the news sources, about the headlines that you allow to barrage your brain, knowing that these headlines, these news sources, and information that you're taking in is going to impact the way that you see the world, is going to occupy valuable brain space, and Tim would argue, and I would agree, this information is going to be not necessarily constructive, often counterproductive in your life. Quick case in point. This morning I read an article. CNBC was quoting the CEO of JP Morgan Chase, Jamie Dimon, and the headline is this. Mr. Dimon says, the economy is strong, the odds of a recession are 100%. Now, I mean, we can look at this, obviously, at face value and see the inherent contradictory nature of this. And then this article then goes on to have facts like these that Mr. Dimon's quoting. Housing shortage. The current economic trajectory may have legs, may go another 12, 24 months before we see some sort of economic downturn. There's lower leverage in the financial system, so we see that as a positive economic indicator. There's also strong job numbers right now. Unemployment has been going down. Again, another strong economic indicator. So the implication of this interview and of all these facts that Mr. Dimon is throwing out is that this is somehow going to impact your life. This is going to affect, when can I retire? Am I going to meet my financial goals? Is my 401k going to be safe? Etc. And what I would challenge you with this morning is these facts are in no way relevant to your particular financial situation. In fact, you taking the time to take these things in and think about them is really only going to be counterproductive, because you're going to be allowing them to impact the way that you view your own financial situation, when in reality, there are much more significant determinants of your financial health. Like, how much are your wages going to grow in the next handful of years? How much monthly free cash flow do you currently have? That's how much money do you have to spare at the end of each month? Do you currently have tax-optimized long-term retirement savings happening in an employee benefits plan, in a 401k, a 403b? What's your current savings rate? Are you spending way too much money? Or are the dollars just flying away and not making it into any long-term savings vehicle? These are really significant determinants of your long-term financial well-being. How many of these items do you see discussed in an MSN Money article on any given Tuesday? Very few, right? And so we come back to this idea, the idea of the low information diet. So my challenge, exhortation to you this morning is, think about this. Think about the information sources that you have, and if you're filling your brain with things like this, wondering if these headlines are going to be constructive for your financial well-being, it's my opinion that these are not. It's only going to be counterproductive. It's going to be making you think, oh my gosh, how do we adjust for the current economic conditions, and what are we going to be positioning my portfolio? How are we going to be positioning my portfolio in order to counteract whatever current economic headwinds we're facing? You're going to have this illusion of control, this illusion of progress, when really the most fundamental financial indicators are going to be neglected by you because they're not in the headlines. It's tough to sell ad space when you're telling people to spend less and save more, but the reality is that's going to be way more important to you than any of these other factors that you're reading in the newspaper. So that's all I've got for today. Hope you have a great day.